Good morning, guys, from here in Maspalomas.
Here we are in Malaga Airport.
We're in the city of Brussels, the capital.
Welcome to the centre of Porto.
Welcome to Marrakesh. So, a very good morning, guys, from here in Andorra la Vella. And this episode, we are going to be taking in the historical centre. We're going to be having a look around this ancient part of the city that dates back more than 1,000 years. Now, Andorra is one of the oldest countries in the world. Its history dates back centuries. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at some of the old buildings and some of the history that comes into this country. Come on, let's go.
So it's an enthusiastic start to the morning here on the 4th of May as we cross into the old town, and let's just have a little look around.
So it's a lovely little start to this historic centre walk. The place is so clean and fresh, and you can just breathe that fresh air from the mountains. I absolutely love this place. Let's go deeper into the historic centre now and see if we can find some interesting content. But wow, what a morning. And the temperature gauge is saying 22 degrees. I don't believe it's that warm, but it's definitely warm enough just to be in a hoodie and have a walk around, guys. So come on, let's do it. So it's pretty typical that 5 minutes into our walk through Andorra's historical centre, we've been enticed into this little cafe for a bit of a decent breakfast. So yeah, nice way to start the day, I think.
So let's have a look at what the bakery offers here. It's got your typical croissants, your Catalan pastries here, and your cakes. So we just get a couple of filled croissants and a little cake, a couple of coffees, and well, you need to take out a bank loan. But yeah, beautiful cafe.
So guys, well, enticed by a decent breakfast there in this bakery behind us. If you're in Andorra's old town, I'd definitely check it out. I feel satisfied. I feel bankrupt, but I feel satisfied. So now we're going to check out the old town. 4 or 5 times a year they have a little market going through the old town, and guess what, just as luck has it, today is the day that market is taking place. So come on, let's have a snoop.
So how lucky are we, guys? This market is only on 4 or 5 times a year, and we have managed to be here at the same time it's on. So it's only right that we go round and take a look, and just look at that, the honeybees there in the hive as they make all the produces in this market from Andorra, from Andorran produce. So we're going to be talking to a couple of market sellers in a bit, but let's just take in one of the main focal points there. There's St Steve's Church, and we can see the people out and about enjoying their day, and it's a lovely little place, this, the historical centre of Andorra la Vella. Now, I've been to Andorra a couple of times, but this is my first time going so deep into the country.
So lots of interesting things to try here in the market, and I think we've almost bought half of it. So yes, but let's keep continuing and seeing what else we can find here in the historic centre. Come on.
Now, for all you cheese lovers, this stall is absolutely fantastic. We've got to try a few pieces here as well. But this is a map of the market if you want to pause, and we're going to follow the market around the old town streets.
This has got to be one of the coolest historic centres I've ever visited. And when you're walking through here, you can be transformed to about 500-600 years ago, when this was just a little mountain town. And you can see, wow, the city just kept growing and growing. It's still growing to this day. But let's continue our journey through Andorra's past.
At makers in Andorra, we make the whole process from the bean. We are a very small bean to bar factory. It's my husband who makes everything. The prices are between 11 and 16 euros.
This is used in May to have so much snow after the climate change.
He wants to take me to the mountains, and he says, no, it's not, no, it's okay, it's okay.
There is a snow, but not on the roads. You can go with
We
the
can
car.
go.
So just a couple of sound bites there from the locals as we take in some more produce from here in the market. And yeah, absolute large amount of stuff for sale here. It's a shame they only do it 4 or 5 times a year. I think if this was a regular Saturday market, they would do well, especially in the summer with all the tourists. But look at these guys, they're selling the meat, and we'll go over and have a look at what they've got on offer in a sec. But I just want to walk around the square and see if we can get a better view of the old town, and we can see here how fantastic it is and how close it is to the mountains. You know, these two mountains completely cover the capital.
So wow, look at the view behind me from here in the city centre of Andorra and Andorra's old town. We're going to continue looking at the market now, but I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes here just enjoying the beautiful view. It's lovely going around meeting all the market sellers and the local people. I think it's fair to say the local people are really, really friendly. They all want to chat and they all speak really, really good English. That's something, if you're coming here and you're wondering, oh, people ain't going to understand me, don't worry about that. Everyone speaks perfect English. But wow, look at this, guys. Absolutely fantastic views from the old town here.
So let's look at this. This is a painting on a wall. Pretty interesting, I guess, but let's make our way back through the market and see if we can find any other interesting stuff to taste or to try. We've got this craft beer. You've got all your arty stuff as well.
Hello. Hello. This is interesting.
Meat. Can we try the sweet meat?
Bloody hell, the amount of freebies we get at this market. Loads of little beers and shots and that. Loads of food, cheese and chocolate to try. We're very lucky to have stumbled across this, as this only happens a couple of times a year. But let's go into the old town and find some more stuff. Come on.
So here we are as we make our way through the small alleys. And I think this section is the arts and craft section of the market. Really, when I come to a market, I'm only really looking at food. I'm not going to buy any paintings or any jewellery. So yeah, but look at these beautiful buildings in the background here. And what we want to start doing is we want to start making our way to the old Parliament building. Now this is one of the main buildings and one of the main attractions in the whole country of Andorra. But to do this we have to weave through these beautiful little streets and squares.
Every little twist and turn here in the historic centre offers something enchanting and interesting to find. And with this market as well, it's just enhanced the experience of visiting the historical centre here in Andorra. And what a beautiful country with its own little unique products and traditions. But come on.
So here we are as we're looking around and we can see that all these buildings are just so old. It must be at least 500 years old. We're going to follow the signs now. And we see this beautiful sign. I think that's going to be worthy of a thumbnail. But look at this. The bars and the streets are packed. And you can imagine the evening. This is going to be quite a cool place to go out. I bet there is a really good atmosphere. But as we take a walk around and we can see everybody there just enjoying their lunch and a drink around the market, it's a fantastic day to do so. But look at this. This is what we came to see. This is the old Parliament building.
So here in the heart of Andorra's historical centre, we have found one of the main tourist attractions, the main piece of history to this country. And this building here is the old Parliament. Now this Parliament was in use from 1588 till 2010. So this is where the Prime Ministers of Andorra and their parties have ruled the Principality. We're going to take a closer look at the old Parliament building, although I don't think we can go in today as it's a weekend. But let's see and let's have a look at this ancient building. Come on.
So we can see here there has been some obvious damage over the last 500 years to this door, and I wonder what has happened. If people just knocked on it, banged on it too much? Has there been invasions? Who knows? But beautiful flag shot there as we make our way around the building and we take a closer look. Lovely stone architecture there. You can see that was, that was the order of the day, and you can see these kind of buildings scattered all across the country of Andorra. But you've got the visiting times there if you want to pause it. Unfortunately, I just got there a few minutes too late, so we couldn't go inside. But it was worth it to take in the market. And we've got the new Parliament there in front of the old Parliament, and what a beautiful square.
So wow, what an interesting place to visit here. So we've got the old Parliament behind us and we have the new Parliament just over here, guys. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, and you can't fault the views. What we're going to do is we're going to continue exploring the historic centre now. So come join me.
and I'm starting to feel like my legs are gonna fall off. And the joke is, this is only the first location we're filming today. We will be going to the new town and the town of Escaldes as well this afternoon. So yeah, we are running very late, but you know what, it's all been worth it to see this beautiful old town and look at this ancient fountain, which I'm sure still works. That's how well the country is looked after. It's so impressive, it's so clean here, and yeah, if you're thinking about coming here, it's definitely worth it. I'm so happy that I chose Andorra for this trip.
I underrated how big the old historic town of Andorra is here, but it is quite massive, so do allow enough time to come and visit the place. It's definitely worth it, and it's absolutely fantastic here. I absolutely love it, and you're just seeing all these beautiful old Pyrenees buildings. You can tell there's a certain alpine architecture to the place, but come on, I think we're going to have to wrap up this video now because we're running behind time and we've still got a lot of the country to see. Come on.
So let's make our way out, but we've stumbled across an old bakery, or at least an old baker's sign, which I found quite interesting, and showing that Catalan has been used as the predominant language here in Andorra for hundreds of years.
That's why they're going to put you in the catch.
Oh yes, great joke directed at me.
So there we are, guys, and what an adventure we took here in Andorra's old town. I'll let the bells chime before I finish this. 2, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. We're really behind schedule here, but it's been absolutely worth it checking out the market here and the old town. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. But from me here in the historic centre of Andorra, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next adventure.